Hey, what's up guys, Bearded Coder here. So today I'm going to tell you how to install Android Studio in your machine. So let's get started. So first thing what you want to do is search Android Studio and press enter. Click on the first link that appears. So here you will see an option for download Android Studio. So you'll ask, what is Android Studio? Android Studio is an IDE used to develop Android apps. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, in which you will create your Android apps, and it is the official Android developers release version. And before downloading Android Studio, I would recommend by going to the download options and seeing different versions of the Android Studio for your machine. For example, if you're using Mac, you can click install this. Otherwise, if you have Windows, you can install this, and same for the Linux. And you should also see the system requirements, which are just down here. Like, you must not know that Android Studio requires very high RAM. Like you can see here, it requires 4 GB RAM minimum. So if you're running in a 2 GB RAM computer, it would be very difficult for it to run, because Android Studio uses emulators. Emulators are basically machines, physical devices in your machines. So what it will do is it takes a lot of RAM. So I don't think it will be possible to run on small config machines. So now let's go and download this. So before downloading Android Studio, you should install JDK. JDK is basically the Java development kit. It is a part of Android Studio, and it is very important that you install it before installing or downloading the Android Studio. So let's go to a new window and install JDK. So you'll just type JDK download. Click on the first link. And here you will see the latest version is Java SE14. So you'll just go here and download JDK download. And then go down. And according to your machine, if it's a Windows or a Mac or a Linux machine, you can download the respective JDKs. So after you have downloaded and installed the JDK, then you can head over and download Android Studio. And after downloading Android Studio, I will not download here, as you know, as I've already downloaded it here. So I'm just going to walk you through, like when you have downloaded Android Studio, you will start installing it. I would recommend that you have a good Wi-Fi connection, because sometimes Android Studio requires download of some additional files, and these files are so-called packages requires good connections, so that the data or the files don't get corrupted. Otherwise you'll have to install it again. So I would recommend that you have a good internet connection. And after the Android Studio has installed, so guys, after you have downloaded and installed the Android Studio, I am going to walk you through the Android Studio in the next video, and I'll tell you about all the tools or how we build Android apps from scratch, and what are the main files that are being used. And after that we'll start building a simple Android app. So guys, please be sure to like and subscribe this channel.